Well, hello there, folks. How are you doing? It's lovely to see you all again. And as usual, a very warm welcome back to What's for Tea. Or if you're new, a warm welcome to you also. I know there's been quite a lot of you in the last week or so, so a warm welcome to you as well. This is just the part of the week where I show you what I made for the family meals during the week, starting off on Monday all the way through till today, which is Sunday. You know, these are just simple meals. I'm no chef. I'm just, I'm just a wee humble home cook. I just love to cook and, give you your ideas for your own family, I guess, if you get stuck for ideas or just if you're a bit nosy and like to see what other people have like I do. That's how I started getting into these videos, yep. So let's go and see what we had starting off on Monday. And as usual, a selection of your comments will be at the end of the video. So a nice wee start to the week. I made some soup and rolls. What I like about these kind of meals are obviously the soup can be made well in advance and you're just simply making up your rolls. So we had some Scottish morning rolls with chicken salad, some cheese straws, and that's a homemade soup with croutons. And like I said, really simple, but if you're busy like me, that's an absolute godsend. Moving on to Tuesday, and I made a cheesy pasta bake. So this is penny pasta, and there are 3 different types of cheese. I just bake it in the oven. We had some chips and some garlic bread on the side. Now, if there's anything with cheese sauce, I like to add smoked paprika to mine. And moving on to Wednesday, and we just had some cod fish cakes. These are just simple cod fish cakes, and we had potato dauphinoise and some mushy peas for a wee change and some tartar sauce. This was the one I got in my degusta box and it was really nice. I don't think it was any better than any of the others, but it was nice. Moving on to Thursday, you'll see us have this most weeks. This is our steak and cheese macaroni sort of pasta bake, and I'll leave the recipe for this down below. This is a big favourite in the house and so tasty. Moving on to Friday, and we had a lamb curry, and again I'll leave the recipe for this down below. We had some steamed basmati rice, some naan bread, and that's the lamb curry there. Again, absolutely wonderful, but I always add extra chilli to mine. The hotter the better, I just love a bit of spice. And moving on to Saturday, we had some chicken burgers. So that's a wee seeded flatbread you'll have seen in my shopping haul, some lettuce, that's the chicken burger, some garlic mayo, slice of tomato, and a wee simple side salad at the back, and some chips, and a wee bit of grated cheese on top of the chips. Again, it was really simple but so tasty. And moving on to today, and we made mince and tatties. So it's mashed potato. These are lovely Maris Piper potatoes. We had some cabbage, some garden peas, and that's the mince beef with carrots and onions. I got this mince from the butcher. It was absolutely beautiful, bursting with flavour. Only 3 of us for tea tonight, and this was it just about to put out. So this is just a wee handful of your comments from during the week. And I do say it every week, but I'd love to answer every single one of you, but as time's going on, there are getting more and more of you and it's getting harder. So I just like to pick out just a few just to respond to you personally. But I do try and obviously answer your comments as they appear. So let's go and have a wee look at what you were saying this week. The first comment is from Benjamin, and he said, do you ever shop in Marks and Spencer? When I'm home, I always do. Some great meals in that place. Not as expensive as it once was. And yeah, great to see your channel growing. Well, thank you very much for your comment, Benjamin. Yeah, we love Marks and Spencer, but it tends to be a place we go to, if you're looking for a ready meal for lunchtime at work, or to pick up a sandwich or a drink, or maybe some bread or something. It's not the kind of place we'd go and do a full, weekly family shop because it's quite expensive. So I can imagine, it would be quite a lot of money for a week of family food, but certainly I do go in from time to time and pick up the odd thing, maybe a handful of things, but yeah, their quality is phenomenal, and their sandwiches in particular, and their wee ready meals and things, I mean, you just can't beat the quality. But like I said, they're quite expensive, maybe not as expensive as they used to be, but they're certainly a lot more expensive than the likes of even Asda or Tesco or Sainsbury's or somewhere like that. But yeah, we do love Marks and Spencer's, and thank you very much for your comment. Next comment is from John, and he has said the seeded flatbreads are lovely with grilled chicken and salad. Well, that's what we had yesterday. We had a wee chicken burger, and we used the flatbreads for that. And you know, they were so nice. I've actually tried flatbreads in the past, and I wasn't that keen on them, but these ones were really nice, and they went really nice with the, you know, the wee chicken burgers that we had. So we thoroughly enjoyed them. It's certainly something we'll be doing, or something I'll be doing again. I'm the only one that cooks, so it's certainly something that I will do again in the future. So thank you very much for watching and for your comment. Next comment is from Patrick, and he's said, this was the gentleman that sent my box over from the States, and he said, you're very welcome, enjoy. If there's anything else you'd like to try from over here, let me know. By the way, I season the meat before searing and using the seasoning salt rather than add to the recipe, otherwise the gravy will probably be too salty. One last thing, it's funny seeing the ocean spray in jars. Over here it's in cans. There's always jokes about the ridges from the lid. Well, yeah, I've never actually seen it in cans. It's only ever jars I've seen over here, and obviously you can get cartons of cranberry juice as well. I like to use cranberry juice, you know, in the sort of cooking, but not very much because we're not big fans of sweet and savoury. You know, it's kind of one or the other. But thank you again for sending your box of goodies, Patrick, and I'll certainly be using that mushroom soup with pork chops the next time we have them. And I might pop up a wee recipe doing that actually in the slow cooker with the pork chops, because like me, I mean, I've never heard of that before, and probably a lot of people in this country haven't heard of it either. So it'd be interesting to see something a wee bit different that I think is probably quite common in your neck of the woods. So thank you very much for your comment, Patrick. It's lovely to see you again. Next comment is from Cheryl, and she's written, oh hi, you've got the same name as me. She's written, golden mushroom soup and pork chops are a match made in heaven, so yummy. Like I was just saying, yeah, it's not something I've ever heard of, but I've had a wee look online, and apparently it is quite common in the States. I mean, it sounds absolutely delicious, but not a combination, you know, that I thought of using up to this point. So I will probably show me doing the pork chops in the slow cooker with the mushroom soup when I get round to doing it, because obviously the soup will keep for a wee while in the cans. And one of the recipes I was looking at today actually used sliced onions and sliced potatoes and sort of threw them in as well, which looked really tasty. So that's probably something that I'm going to do, and I'll certainly let you see that when I do it. So thank you very much for your comment. Your last comment this week is from Vanessa, and she's written, wow, these look absolutely divine. Thanks for showing us the recipe. You had such a lovely package. Can't believe how much the shipping cost. And Vanessa's talking about, obviously, that package that I got from Patrick that he sent from the States. Now, I spoke to Patrick, and apparently he paid for priority shipping, and that's why it was so expensive, because the other option would have meant it would have taken probably up to 6 weeks. So Patrick decided to pay the wee bit extra, or quite a bit extra, to have it sent a bit, you know, so I would get it a bit quicker, which I absolutely appreciate. I mean, anything that comes my way I'm very appreciative of, but yeah, that was very nice of you, Patrick, and again, thank you very much. So yeah, that was my meals this week and a selection of your comments. But like I said, there are so many more of you, so thank you to each and every one of you who do, you know, who does decide to watch and leave a comment. It means ever so much, and I know I say it all the time, and I probably sound like a broken down record, but I really do. I mean it, you know, it does mean ever so much, and I'm still blown away that there are so many of you out there are coming back every week and watching my wee videos. So yeah, I'm super duper chuffed, so thank you from the bottom of my heart. So I'm going to go off now because I'm starting to ramble, but I will see you during the week for another wee recipe, and I'm going to put a poll up because there's two things I can't decide on. They're just winter, warmer recipes. So I'll get your input on that if you want to get involved. So until I see you next time, guys, mind to take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon. So bye for now. Bye now.